Every transfer window has got its challenges, and the January transfer window is probably harder than the main transfer window that we have in the summer, because you're trying to fix players that maybe are not playing, and you're trying to bring players in that maybe will strengthen the team for the last few months of the season. So it is always difficult. I think our focus on that transfer window was around stability. In terms of the outs, there were 6 players that left the club. In terms of players coming in, there were some positions that we're looking to strengthen if we could, if the right player was available. We brought in 𝗙𝗲𝗿𝗶𝗹 from Club Brugge, which we're extremely happy with. 𝗙𝗲 is a player that was playing in a top club, but decided to come to Standard Liège for the next part of his career. In terms of the first team, we really trust the players that we have, and the players that have got us to this point so far deserve credit. We've also got some players coming back from injury, or maybe just finding their feet in the team. We see 𝗙𝗲𝗿𝗶𝗹 in the last few weeks. We see Renault is coming back from injury, and he's been out for a long period, and even people are not aware, like beginning of the season he was playing through injury, so he wasn't at full capacity. So we're looking forward to the impact that he will have. Usher hasn't probably had the chance that he would have liked in the team, simply because of the formation that we play. So players like that, I think, can have an impact now in the second half of the season. We managed to find a solution to a very difficult problem. I said in the last interview I did that we should never have been in this position where two of our key players are coming into the last 12 months of the contract. So it was a difficult situation. We couldn't find a solution where the players wanted to commit for the long term, so it was paramount that we found an exit solution for them in January. And considering the cards that we were dealt, we're very happy with the conclusion to that, and now we can move on. But look, we had a lot of, myself and Ronnie, we had a lot of dialogue with Dennis. We probably couldn't commit to giving him as much game time as he wanted, and probably one of the reasons for that is the formation that we play. Dennis can play on the wing or can play striker, equally good in both, but we don't play with wingers at the moment because we're playing with 5 at the back. So we couldn't commit to him getting the game time, and now Dennis hasn't left the club on a permanent basis. He's gone on loan because there was an opportunity for him to go to Italy, which we had a good conversation about, and he decided to do that. Should we have brought a player in that position? Possibly, and again, one that we looked at, but there wasn't a player available that we felt could improve our team. We also strengthened the second team in a couple of areas, a couple of other areas with the striker, with another centre back. It's really important that we try and keep that team in the league, and that's the focus. And Alexander Buks has come in, and I think he's really strengthened that area. But there's so many talented players in that group that we believe in, and the key is to provide then a development pathway for them straight into our first team. And even if I look at training this morning, there's probably 6 or 7 of those boys training with the first team now. That's tremendous, and that's what we should be aiming to do every single week. As soon as the transfer window closed, the next day we're working on the summer. We're aware of what positions are needed. If you look at our squad, you will see there are a lot of midfielders that will be gone in the summer, players out of contract, players on loan that potentially go back. We know the way that the team want to play. The ideal formation will be a 4-3-3. So we're working on bringing players in that can play in that formation. So yeah, absolutely, we're working straight away to strengthen in the summer.